Hachette Audio presents The Silver Waterfall, How America Won the War in the Pacific at Midway. Written by Brendan Sims and Stephen McGregor. Read by David Devries. Author's Note. Brendan Sims. I was first introduced to the Battle of Midway at the birthday party of a school friend in 1976. We had gone to the cinema to see the new blockbuster film on the subject starring Henry Fonda, Charlton Heston, and Glenn Ford. I enjoyed the first half of the film with its strategic backgrounding and personal drama and became engrossed by the initial battle scenes. Soon, however, the tender 8-year-old was overwhelmed by the blood and burns of injured Wildcat and Devastator pilots. I left the theater and watched the last hour or so of the film intermittently over the shoulder of an usher at the exit. I could not see much, but I did register the spectacular detonations that rocked the doomed Japanese aircraft carriers, their purple glow unmistakable even from my vantage point in the hallway. I took 4 things away from that day. The first was an abiding squeamishness about the physical costs of war in terms of death, pain, and burned flesh, which coexisted with the second, a new and profound interest in all things military, and the third, an indefensibly undimmed enthusiasm for action movies, so long as they were not too violent. 10 years passed before I dared to watch the film again on television, though I have subsequently seen it on DVD many times. The fourth takeaway was an enduring fascination with the battle itself that has remained with me to this day, and to which this book is a testament. Stephen McGregor. I learned about Midway in 2019. I had been an infantry officer in the 101st Airborne Division, deployed to Iraq at the tail end of the surge. Originally commissioned at the United States Air Force Academy and having received a pilot slot, I requested a transfer to the infantry. The Army needed officers. I had to read an article about it in the New Yorker of all places. After graduating from Infantry Officer School, Ranger School, and Air Assault School, I took my first platoon in Charlie Company of the 3rd Battalion of the 3rd Brigade of the 101st. Several years after my return from Iraq, I became a historian. I met Brendan, and we began to talk about the Battle.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?